Hey guys, so in today's video, I'm going to be doing a swimsuit haul, and also I'm going to be going through like a list of everything that I bring with me when I go to like a tropical destination or a vacation holiday, because I know some of you guys call it a holiday. For the swimsuit haul, it's not going to be a try-on. Not going to be a try-on. So if you want to see a try-on, this is not going to be a try-on. I actually can't think of anything worse than doing that right now. I'm very PMSy right now. But if you want to see like my vlogs, I'll link the two vlogs that I just did from Bora, where I'm wearing a lot of the suits. It's just I just don't want to wear a swimsuit right now. You know what I mean? I just don't want to do it. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. All right, so for the swimwear, I'm going to be going through all of it, but I did just want to touch on body confidence. I feel like I know I do, just make it really hard on myself to just be comfortable in a swimsuit. It's like, why can't I just be comfortable in a swimsuit? But I've actually gotten so much better over the past year, and I know getting my boobs done had a lot to do with it. That and just eating better and having a healthier lifestyle has just made me feel so much better. It hasn't been about like completely transforming my body or like losing a ton of weight, because actually I haven't really lost a lot of weight. It's just been about getting stronger and just feeling more confident about myself. I work out now just because it makes me feel better. Like I actually feel healthier. I feel like I have more energy. I feel stronger. It just makes me feel better. And I notice when I feel better, I tend to care less what I think other people are thinking about me. Or if I feel like people are judging me, I'm just like, whatever. I can finally say that I feel great. I've just accepted myself, and I feel, it almost sounds a little hypocritical saying that because I did get my boobs done, but I'm just trying to be like super honest with you guys. Like, I just feel like I've accepted myself, and it's made me feel so much better, and I feel like it's made it like a lot easier to just be happy. I know a lot of people struggle with just being confident in your own skin and just being happy with yourself and just being content and just being able to like live and enjoy yourself. Like, especially in swimwear, I feel like we put a lot of pressure on ourselves, and you should just be able to have fun, like go out and play by the pool or go play in the ocean and not have to worry about like, is somebody, because chances are nobody's really like judging the way you look in a swimsuit. I feel like it's in our heads that we think like, oh my god, they're looking at my stretch marks right now, they're looking at this, they're looking at that, when in reality they're probably not. And if they are, like, they're super lame anyway, because this is something that I struggled with for a long time, and I just feel a lot better about myself now. And I feel like I've been able to not completely let go, but I've been able to let go a lot of like what I feel other people think about me, especially because I'm so visible online. People say really nasty things to me all the time. I mean, sometimes it does bother me, but I feel like I've let it like roll off my shoulders a lot more than what I used to. And I think just being confident with myself and being happy about the progress that I've made and just being healthier, I'm just kind of like, you know? Anyway, so I just wanted to say that before I get started into the swimsuits. So bikinis for me are like the most comfortable. I feel like I have the most support. Nothing's gonna flop out. I don't know. I'm not gonna be like jumping in front of a camera anytime I'm in a bikini, but I just feel like the most comfortable doing water stuff when I'm in one. It's been so hard for me to find bottoms that didn't squeeze my bottom, because that's like, I don't know why like most swimsuits do that. They squeeze so hard. So Desi actually found this brand and she introduced me to it, and I'm so happy she did it. It's actually in Hermosa Beach. There's one, I don't know exactly how to pronounce it, Montce, Montce Swim, but they have the swimsuit bottoms that just rest on your hips. They don't like squeeze, and they don't do anything like really annoying or obnoxious on your hips or around like the love handle area. So I'm really happy I got those. I did get a few different types of swimsuits from that brand. So the first one, this is actually like my favorite pair of bottoms that I have. This is the snakeskin bottom, which is kind of weird for me. I'm not like a snakeskin or alligator skin type of person, but these, I love the way they fit. These are all cheeky, by the way. They're very, very cheeky. I think they do have more like fuller coverage. I don't think they have full coverage. I think they have some that have more coverage than this. But this is my favorite style, and I actually got a size large in the bottoms because I didn't want them to squeeze at all, and I feel like large felt the most comfortable for me. So here are the bottoms, and I wore this with a few different tops. These bottoms literally go with everything, and I'll try and find this exact style of bottom because this is the only bottom that I have that's this exact style. So I'm gonna try and find this one and link it below if you guys want to check that one out. Oh, and I wore that with this swimsuit top, which I don't think I would really recommend this one. I bought this one online because I really liked like the colors that they had. This is from Montce Swim. It's just like a really thin, super thin swimsuit bikini top, but I just really like the color of it, so that's why I got that one. This next one I'm going to show you is also from that same brand, and this is a different style bottom. This one has the dually straps on the side. This one's also a cheeky. It wasn't my favorite style of bottom that they had, but I did still really like it. This one I also got in a large, and orange is like my favorite color right now, so I had to have orange. And then this is the style top that I got. And I actually got a size medium in this top. So there are, I think, a few different bikini style tops they have. But this is the style that I got. Medium, super cute. Just kind of like a simple bikini. Look how cute the orange looks with the snakeskin. I love it. I love it. And then I got a red swimsuit from them. Oh, this is like the micro bottom. Like when I tried it on, it was all fun and games in the fitting room because like I didn't really know I was in a fitting room. I wasn't in front of anybody. And then when I wore this out, I was like, oh, this is super cheeky. I think this one's actually called the micro bottom. So this is a red one. That's the back. Micro. And then this is the same top as the orange one. Also got it in red. And then the other one that I got from them is black. And I did try and stay away from buying like black swimwear because that is literally the only color swimsuit I used to wear. I would only wear black swimsuits. Like that was it. So I tried to not go too crazy on black. But I got the black bottoms, which are the same as the red ones. These are like the micro bottoms, but I wanted a pair of just plain black. And then the top is like super cool. I didn't actually wear this one on my last trip, but I love this top. This is actually, it's like a tank. When you put it on, it kind of like spreads open like that. It's just like a really cool looking top. It's kind of like got a racerback vibe, and it cuts off right at like the smallest part of the waist. So it's pretty flattering and it's really, really cute. Kind of does that because it stretches all the way. But I love this top. So these are all from that same brand. So I like stocked up when I went there because I've never tried on swimsuits that like the bottoms actually just rested on my hips. Normally they've always squeezed. Like when I used to buy Victoria's Secret, I've completely like X'd out Victoria's Secret. I don't shop there for anything anymore. I am done. I'm out of there. I don't buy bras there. I don't buy nothing. Well, maybe I'll buy underwear there. And then I feel like the swimsuit tops from this place too, I feel like they were just fit really nice. I really like the brand. Even in the water, they performed really well. They didn't fall off. It was just like, I really like those swimsuits. I will definitely be buying from them again. Those are actually the only bikinis that I wore is from that brand. I didn't even find anything else that I liked besides this one. This one's actually kind of funny. It's from Amazon, and every experience that I've had of buying a swimsuit from Amazon has never turned out good. So this swimsuit that I got actually turned out to be my favorite suit. I loved everything about it, and it was like $10 I think on Amazon, and it was the bright orange swimsuit that I wore. And this is a bikini, and honestly when I took this one out of the bag I actually started laughing too because this is the top. I was like, what is that? Now I will say, if I didn't have these done, I don't think this actually would not have worked out for me at all. Like, not at all. The only reason this worked out for me is because they sit up on their own. This has zero support in it. It's literally one layer of just swim with like a single stitch, but actually fit really well. So here's the top. I got a size medium. I always go size up in swimwear. That's why I get the size large bottoms. I just feel like it's more comfortable for me. Like, I don't want to be squished. I don't want to be squished. I'm already half naked walking around. I don't want to be squished, you know? And then here are the bottoms. And honestly, I thought this was going to be a joke also when I pulled these out. I was like, there's no way this is going to look like a diaper on me, right? But this has ended up being like one of my favorite swimsuits. I wore it the very last day of the trip. I like totally forgot that I had it, and I pulled it out and I was like, oh, let me try that on. And I really liked the way it looked. Now, this is not a high quality swimsuit. When I actually went in the water with it, it was like moving around a lot. It was not like the same material as like one of my other swimsuits. So this isn't a super active swimsuit. When I wore this one, you guys were asking me on Snap where it was from because you guys really, really liked it. And the seller or the actual link that I bought this exact one from, it's not available anymore right now. I don't know if it's going to come back in stock, but I'll keep you guys posted, or I'll put that link down below too, even though it's not working, I can send it. There are a few other sellers on Amazon that have similar looking ones, but some of them say padded. I don't know what that means. I don't know if they're the exact same as this one. What I recommend if you are ordering from Amazon, what I always, especially with clothing items, you have to look at the reviews. Thank you for the people that post images in Amazon reviews, because I would never do that, but I always look at other people's images. They post like selfies or like pictures of them actually wearing the swimsuit, and you can get a feel of like what the quality of it is. So these were all my 2-pieces, and then I did end up wearing some 1-pieces this time around. And you know, it's funny, it didn't really click until I was about to film this video. There is no way in hell I could have worn, well, I could have worn it, but I would not have worn it before a 1-piece before I got my boobs done, because they would have just fallen out of the side completely. They would have fallen out of the side. It would have spilled out in the front. It would have been spilling out in every way, shape, or form, because they were like, yeah, I painted a really nice picture, didn't I? I'm going to show you guys the 1-pieces that I got. They're not as comfortable. They're not as reliable, like they don't stay on as much. Is that the right word? They don't really stay on my body. I had some slips quite a few times in 1-pieces, but I did feel a lot better about having my stomach covered. So there was like pros and cons of wearing 1-pieces. I would say my favorite one that I got is this one from Nasty Gal. This is a red 1-piece. It has the low plunging neckline and the deep cut sides. A significant amount of side boob in the swimsuit. It wasn't really like an overly cheeky butt. It was just kind of like a regular butt, but it had a high cut leg. So yeah, this swimsuit was really cute, but this rested, girl. This rested. It wasn't like holding me in like a bikini top, but this 1-piece did not strap me in. I did not feel secure in this. If there was a strong gust of wind, anything could have happened. And then the last one that I got is this one from OMG Miami. And this is another 1-piece. It says a deep V-cut halter style swimsuit. This one was pretty comfortable. It was very, very booby. Very booby. This one also, strong gust of wind. And this one also, like, pre-getting my boobs done, there's no way I would have worn that one before. I only know what I had before, like my situation that I had here, and they were larger, saggier, really, really floppy. So I wouldn't have worn any of these 1-pieces before. So I just know from my own personal experiences that I wouldn't have worn the 1-pieces before, because my boobs literally would not have stayed in them. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start with like body products, face, sunscreen, that kind of stuff. So the first item I'm going to talk about is the IT Cosmetics Anti-Aging Armor. This is an SPF 50 UVA UVB broad spectrum physical sunscreen. So this is what I used on my face for the entire trip, and my face did not burn once. Did John use it too? It didn't burn, right? And everywhere else on your body burned to a crisp, right?
We're not talking about me today.
I'm just letting you know. So I brought this with me because I obviously wanted a strong SPF, and I've heard that physical sunscreen is better than chemical sunscreen, so I thought this would be really great for the face. Not even the tip of my nose got red, which is wild, because normally like this is like the first spot to go. So I put this all over my face and of course the ear area. I would recommend reapplying though if you're like in and out of the water a lot, but this stuff is really, really good, protecting my face from the sun. Physical sunscreen. I don't know what the difference between physical and chemical is, but physical sounds better, doesn't it, than chemical? I have no idea, honestly. Truly. Also, this product is tinted, so it kind of looks like a foundation. It like low-key turned my face like a little ashy at first, but then it blended in. But it felt almost like it smoothed out my skin tone a little bit, like a very, very light like BB cream almost. So there you go. It kind of like disappears into the skin after you rub it in. But like when you first put it on, it's like, oh my God, this is gray. This is a lovely shade of gray that I'm putting on my face right now. But yeah, it kind of blends out, buffs into the skin. Can't see a difference between them now, but really great sunscreen for all day wear. Next item I have is for the face. This is kind of like an after sun item, like at night when you're going to bed kind of thing. So I always like to do something super hydrating on my face before I go to bed if I'm out in the sun a lot. This is what I was using on the trip. This is the Tarte Drink of H2O Hydrating Boost. And this is a gel moisturizer. Smells really, really good. It feels so good on your skin if you put it on, like when you've been out in the sun all day or just in general. So I also bring this with me on the plane. I have a little mini one. I keep it in my carry-on bag that I keep in my backpack with like all my little toiletries, like makeup wipes and all that kind of stuff. But you want something like a gel moisturizer, something super hydrating and almost cooling to put on your face at night after you've been out in the sun all day. So that way in the morning you wake up and it's super hydrated. John was using this on the trip as well, right?
Hell yeah.
All right, next item I'm going to show you is not something I actually bring with me, but I use it before the trip typically, and that is my Loving Tan. This is the 2 Hour Express in the shade Dark. This is a self-tanner, if it's your kind of thing, this is my favorite self-tanner of all time for the whole body. It's really, really good. Gives you a nice, deep, like bronze, olivey undertone tan. Everybody I know uses this. It's their favorite too. It's just a really, really good self-tanner. It lasts a long time. It goes on really even. Nice coloring. The 2-Hour Express one is the one. It's the jam. It's better than the regular one. I don't know why, but it's really, really good. And then just for the mitt, with that one, I do use the Tarte tanning mitt because it's like some type of microfiber. I don't know what it is, but this one is like the most comfortable and the easiest to use. Next, a couple of items are the body glow. The body glow items. If you want to glow, if you want to be oily, shiny, shimmery, bronzy, glistening on your whole body, this is like a newer thing for me. Like I just started doing this like the past couple trips. Before that, I was never into like body makeup or anything like that. But once I started doing it, I was like, I really like being shiny. And this is really just something that I would wear if I'm going to be in pictures or if I'm going out and they have like off the shoulder top, something like that. It's not something that I'm gonna put on and then go jump in the pool or go do like a water activity, like go jet skiing or something. I'm not gonna put any of these products on before that. Mainly because the oil will typically attract sun and then the body makeup is obviously gonna come off in the water. So this is more like getting ready, maybe going out for lunch or dinner, going out at night kind of thing. So the first one is, this is from Melanie Mills and this is their Gleam Body Radiance and it is a body makeup. And I use the shade Rose Gold. I think there's like light gold, rose gold, bronze gold, and deep gold. I tried bronze gold by itself and it was like really, really, really dark on me. Sometimes I mixed rose and bronze together. I mixed rose and bronze when I was like a lot more tan when I was actually in Bora Bora, but rose gold is like my favorite and I feel like it looked the best on me. So let me just show you what this looks like. One thing I really don't like about this product is the smell. It just smells really like makeup-y. It looks so good when you have it all over. So I'll throw in some photos so you guys can see what this looks like in photos, because obviously this isn't like the best lighting for it to really stand out right now. But this is a really good product if you want to be shiny. It's not transfer resistant. It will rub off, it will come off. I put it all over my body and I wore like shorts, jean shorts, and an off the shoulder top. Love the way it looked so good, but every time I went to the bathroom, I could just feel it like coming off onto my shorts. Like every time I would slide them down, it was like... The other item is an oil, and body oil, same thing. I mean, you can't mix an oil with a body makeup because the oil will take the makeup off. I've done that before. It was a really, really, really bad mix. It was basically like having oil and makeup all over my body. It was just a mess. So don't do that. So you really want to do one or the other. The body glow that I have, this one is from Kopari, and this is their coconut oil body glow. It's really, really pretty on the skin. The only problem is, you know how coconut oil, like, it like coagulates. Is that the right word? Coagulates, it kind of like hardens when it gets colder?
Curdles.
Curdles. So this one, I've actually never been able to pump it since I got it. I don't know if it's because there's like a clog in the thing, but if I want to use it, what I do is just put some on like that. Gotta do what you gotta do, you know? So this stuff is really pretty. It has nice little shimmers in it, and it's an oil, so it just looks a little bit more natural than like the makeup. It looks just like really dewy, hydrated, shiny, and then it has the gold kiss of shimmer in it. This stuff does transfer too, but it's definitely nowhere near the transfer of like a body makeup. So this is definitely like a more lightweight, easy option to go with, some type of body glow. I don't know if I would necessarily recommend this one in particular, just because I can't even pump it out of the thing, but something like this is what I like to bring with me for pictures and just to look like, you know, nice and like a greased up pig. All right, next thing you need to bring with you to a tropical destination is some type of hat. You gotta have a hat. I actually just started wearing hats like a couple years ago, and I didn't realize how great they were at actually protecting the sun. Like sunglasses do practically nothing compared to hats. It's really great. You don't do this anymore. These ones I actually got at Topshop. They're kind of like that athletic material. These were only like 10 or 15 bucks or something. I don't know if they still have them, but I have a black one and I have a white one that's like so dirty right now. It's like really embarrassing. It also apparently got run over by a car right here. I don't know what's going on with this one. I need to wash it. It's like got so much makeup in it. When we were in Bora Bora, there was like this leaf hat. I don't know where it came from. It was yours, right?
It was mine.
It was yours, and then I took it. It was great. I actually ended up wearing that most of the trip. Even after it died, I was still wearing it. But hats are great. You gotta have hats with you. Next item you need to have with you is a waterproof phone case. So this phone case was actually gifted to us by Tarte, which was really great because I completely forgot. Like, it was on my list, and I just completely forgot to get a waterproof phone case, which is important because I actually vlog a lot on my phone. So this one was in the room, and I was like kind of skeptical when I saw it because it just looks like a little Ziploc bag, basically. I was like, I don't know about that. But when we went jet skiing, I had it around my neck because it has a lanyard on it. And I jumped in the water when we made a little stop, and I totally forgot that it was around my neck. And I was like, oh shit, I thought it was done for, but it didn't get wet. So I was like actually using my phone to record underwater. I actually really like the phone footage underwater compared to GoPro. This is called a Cali Case. I'll see if I can find it on Amazon or something. But this one's cool because it has the window, obviously, for your camera. And then you can also, it has this, you can touch this and it actually works. You know, some stuff you can't actually touch your phone and make it work through this kind of stuff, but it actually works on this. So waterproof phone case is a must. Obviously, it doesn't have to be this one. This is the only one I've ever used, and I thought it was great because it did have a lanyard. I would have lost it if it didn't have a lanyard for sure. Next item you need to have with you on a getaway, any type of getaway. This isn't limited to tropical. This is at any time. You need to have a speaker with you, some type of speaker. All right, so this one is a UE roll. This is also a gift from Tarte, which was awesome. I did actually bring my own speaker. I have the bigger one. It's like a giant roll. I don't know where it is, but it's like that big. It's like the biggest version, I think, of the UE rolls. But these are actually really good speakers. They're super small. They're water resistant. So obviously don't take it with you underwater, but if you splash a little bit, it's not the end of the world. It has a thing on here so you can like strap it to stuff if you want to strap it to your backpack or something else. John said you can strap it to a floaty and float it in the water.
That's how I get it.
That's how you do it, John? These are a lot cheaper than the Beat stuff, and they sound better. But that's none of my business. Just nice to have your jams with you, and that one's really, really good. I definitely recommend getting that one or the large one. The next few items I'm going to show you are for your hair. First one is, it's a 10. This is the Miracle Leave-In product. This is what I put in my hair after I wash it when it's nice and wet. It's just like a leave-in conditioner. It's really, really good. Gotta have a leave-in conditioner when you're out in the water all the time, like all the salt water. It's so bad for my broken blonde hair. If you can, I would totally bring coconut oil with you. Like if you're gonna be out in the water, put that in your hair. Just leave it in your hair. I didn't do that. I probably should have. I do have a hair oil. This one is from OUAI. I'll put this in my ends like when I'm blow drying my hair, because I can get a little frizzy. So I just like to put some hair oil in my ends. And then I also have the OUAI. This is the OUAI wave spray. Stuff to put in your hair when it's like kind of damp. Just put some of that stuff in there, like scrunch it up a little bit and let your hair air dry. This is what I did most of the trip. I didn't really style my hair that much. I either let it air dry. There was one time I did blow dry it, but on this last trip, I washed my hair every single night because it was obviously had tons of salt water in it, ocean water. I would just let it air dry after that, but I would put some product in it like oil, leave-in conditioner, and then some wave spray. And then when your hair does dry, you can always style it if you want to curl it up a little bit or if you just want to add some texture. I always use the Oribe. This is the dry texturizing spray. This is the super pricey texturizing spray, but I really, really love this stuff. One of my favorite products to give my hair like volume and make it look a little bit messier. So I like to add this some into my roots and then a little bit into like the mid sections of my hair just to give it a little bit of lift and a little bit of texture. And that's pretty much it for like hair stuff besides a curling iron. I don't think I even brought a straightener with me. All right, so that is everything that I bring with me on a tropical getaway or that I take with me to a tropical destination. And also, of course, a swimsuit haul. So let me know what you guys thought in the comments down below. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching. Oh, and don't forget to watch my vlogs from Bora Bora if you haven't already. You can see a lot of the swimwear and a lot of the products that I use that are in here. Am I gonna really regret having like all my extensions hanging out? It's really bad on this side, huh?
Yeah.
So...